What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are finally back with Born Bloode episode 17. And yeah, welcome to Watchers linking. Let's freaking go. There was always something I felt uneasy about during my time spent with Eli, yeah. What would I do if he revolted against the Empire? Now the time has come. I can't delay my answer any longer. Yeah, will you go with your friend or will you go with the Empire? Eli. Is he killing his own people just for a girl? Eli. There you are, Luca. Eli, you really went through with it. You let your subordinates die for your own sake. Okay, maybe he didn't kill them himself, but he certainly sent them to their graves. Or maybe he did kill them himself. Sup, Emmanuel? Sup? I mean, we're reading something fresh today, I think. Hugo Ramones, head of the clan, together with his immediate family. And the only reason this happened, including Lillian. All because of a worthless little girl. Worthless. I guess you're not gonna let it slide this time, huh? Draw your weapon, Luca. Damn! What the fuck, Eli? We were friends. Bros before hoes, remember? Time to put you in your place. Art, Depart, story, Pumpkin Bird, original story, Baksu Noble. Hey. I have to fight Eli now. Think about it objectively, I'll win as long as I don't make any blunders. But so many variables go into real fights that I can't let my guard down. Do you even want to win? Like, isn't this your best friend? It'll be difficult to beat him quickly. The Ramones would escape before I could finish. So I have to kill them first. I'll kill Lillian even if it means becoming Eli's sworn enemy. At least this way, I won't have to kill Eli myself. Luca, you're planning to ignore me and attack Lillian, aren't you? You read him like an open book. Is that blood? Oh yeah, it's just someone else's blood. Single shots won't work against those of us training ballistic prediction. He's only shooting to slow me down. Before this mission, I overclocked the speed and bandwidth of my cybernetic signals. Those scattered shots can't stop me. Yeah, those two are dead immediately, right? Don't confront him! Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of the way! You're just cows for the slaughter! What? Yo. Oh my god. Is that a lightsaber? Like, holy shit, that just went straight through. You actually shot at me. Seriously. You shot at your friend. Oh my god. Oh my. Yo, is he powering that bullet into the other guy? He is, isn't he? Like, yeah. What are you doing? It wasn't me, I swear. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, well, that is dead. Yeah, take no prisoners. Does kind of feel like Luca will change eventually, though, like not be with the Empire, but like this is his storyline where he's like completely faithful, huh? There's only Lillian left. Wait, can you kill her though? Eli's going to restrain me soon. But killing Lillian before then will be a piece of cake. Yeah, but can you? Lillian Ramones, the girl who approached me with goodwill. Yo! If he changes right... Yo, just kill her. Like, you've already killed her parents in front of her. Yo, he's like, killed daddy and mommy, and then it's just like... She's kind of cute though. No way. Okay. You cannot kill her parents in front of her and then just like... You know what? I don't feel like killing you. What? Why did you kill my parents? Well... Just run, okay? Don't beat a gift horse in the mouth. Don't hit a gift horse in the mouth. I won't be able to forget her until this conscience of mine finally evaporates. I'll at least give you a painless death. That's the most kindness I can show you. Okay. Is Eli going to show up? What the hell, is she smiling? What the hell kind of face is that? She acting like Rachel. She's laughing. Has she gone mad? Luca! Yo, did she want you to kill her parents so she could take over the business? Why was she laughing? Was she just like... Was she just maniacally laughing because of the situation she found herself? It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die anyway. What the fuck? Eli. Did you see that girl's face just now? Her whole family's dead, but she's happy about it. What's so strange about that? She's finally free from her clan. The family that merely saw her as a tool for an arranged marriage. Oh. Huh. That's a load of crap, Eli. Yeah, she's a psycho. You fell for a psycho. Don't be such a fool. She's just another rebel. Luca, you don't know anything. Families marked as rebels have never actually rebelled. They're just labeled that way so there's an excuse to wipe them out. Their counter was too pathetic for them to be real rebels. If they really planned to revolt against the Empire, yeah, shouldn't they have put up more of a fight? No, I just say it was kind of easy. But hey, I'm a super soldier. They would have used Cora or Bellato, not private soldiers. He's like, oh shit. But we kind of already killed everyone else, so like, why would we like? That's true. Getting inside the arcane fortress was tough, but everything after that was smooth sailing. Yo, what? Why is he saying this now? Eli, why didn't you say this before Luca just massacred her family? Yo, did you want Luca to kill her parents? He might have. Like, he just said, now she's free. Did you use me? Like, what the fuck? Getting inside the Arcane Fortress was tough, but everything after that was smooth sailing. The scale of the supposed revolt was way too small to have been planned by 3 different families. If they were really planning a revolt, there's no reason why they wouldn't have received support from Cora or Bellato, who want to see the Empire split up. But so what? Even if that's true, what does it change? It doesn't change anything, really. It just changes the fact that it's not true. But it doesn't change the fact that I have to kill this girl or I'm in trouble. At this rate, Eli, you're just gonna die together with Lillian. It's not true that my father was innocent. He actually never reported that he found an arcane artifact and hid it instead. Lillian, no, it's not. That's why the Empire is after us. The arcane artifact. It's thanks to this that we were able to activate the fortress, which had been asleep for untold ages. Why are you telling me this now? Luca, you didn't kill me in the decisive moment. And that wasn't because you felt guilty, but because you were afraid of the conflict it would cause between you and Eli, right? You must know how he wasn't able to live the life that he wants within the Empire. Here, there's an option that would give us all what we want. Oh, let me guess. You give me that, you take Eli away and run away together? Like newlyweds? Like what? Yo, you think I'm gonna let you just take Eli? If we use this, we can operate the fortress's underground teleportation device. Help us leave the Empire. Luca. Yo, betray the Empire? But I'm programmed to help the Empire. Save the Empire. Short circuit, cannot compute. Here. There's an option that would give us all what we want. Yo, this girl is manipulative. Don't trust her, Luca. Luca. She cannot be trusted. Chop her head off. So what stops me from killing you and taking the device? You not being friends with Eli? God damn it! A teleportation device. Yes, the fortress has an underground teleportation device. You probably made it as a means of escape in case of the fortress's capture. If you don't think I'm trustworthy, then just kill me. I don't want to see Eli die for my sake either. But if we can operate the teleportation device with this arcane artifact, Eli and I will be able to escape the Empire. And you can just say that you never saw us. You think the Imperial soldiers would have left alone a device like that? Only the direct descendants of the Romans know the way to the device. Once we go farther underground, we'll be safe and sound. What? God. Honestly, I'm tempted. It doesn't make a difference to me whether Lillian dies or lives. But I have to consider what would be best for Eli. He's always wanted to get away from the Empire. And he'll probably end up getting executed for his rebellious beliefs if he stays here. But it'd be easy to conceal his disappearance in a battlefield like this by reporting him MIA or dead. Look, shut up, Eli. Just promise me this. If we can't find this teleportation device Lillian's talking about, or if it doesn't work, we kill him, we kill her, we go back. You won't try to stop me anymore. You heard her, right? Lillian doesn't want you getting into trouble either. I promise, Luca. But can we trust her? Can we trust her, Harvey Dent? Can we trust her? Can't believe what I'm doing. I should be trying to stop Eli. But now I'm actually escorting Lillian and Ramones. It's over for us. It's over for us if any of the other soldiers sees what's going on. About this teleportation device. Hold on, Luca. What? Let me clean Eli's face before the blood hardens. Oh, what does it matter if the blood hardens or not? You just have to wash it off afterwards. You two might as well start a family together if you're lucky enough to make it out of here alive. Who flinched? I'm sorry, Eli. I really had no idea this would happen. It's okay. After all, you were the one who taught me about the world outside. That makes it okay. It means more than you think. You changed the way I see the world. Thanks to you, I was able to realize the source of my discontent and confusion. If it weren't for you, I would have already lost it. But now, I know that I'm not weird for thinking this way. Just different. Lillian had something to do with Eli's rebellious mentality. Yo, that... Oh shit, you're manipulating him! Rebellious beliefs work like a disease, moving from person to person, slowly eating up the Empire from within. If such thoughts continue to spread, the Empire will collapse. Or it might just grow weaker and fall under the attack of Balado or Korra. I don't desire to see the Empire destroyed. I'll personally kill anyone who poses a threat if necessary, even if that someone happens to be Eli. I'm not a rebellious person. Yeah, but you're not like with everything the Empire stands for, it seems like to me, anyway. We can finally breathe. I told you, only the Ramones know about this passage. This place is too much of a maze for anyone else to find us here. My father didn't report anything after receiving permission to research these ruins. He became overly ambitious after discovering how to activate the fortress. But all of this was in the palm of the Emperor's hand. Enough of that. How much further do we have to go? A bit more. That way and we'll be there. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? Thanks for letting us go, Luca. I'm just paying my debt to Eli. If I ever see you again, I'll kill you. And Eli. Stay healthy. Luca. If we manage to escape, I'll go to Border City. Why would you tell me that? I shouldn't know that. What are you talking about? If we get split up, let's agree to meet there. Luca, if you want to leave the Empire too, I've got no business out there. Border City. I'm tired. Yo, you should not have told him that. Why would you tell Luca that? Just whisper it to Eli. I feel like in the future, in this kind of scenario, they will have something to interrogate him afterwards. Take it out of his mind. Like, god damn it, dude. I wasn't supposed to know that. Maybe my decision to help Eli was a misjudgment. I'm too scatterbrained right now. But I can't rest. Not yet. I have to think about how I'm going to report this once it's all over. Thankfully, though, the captain has a good opinion of me. I'm the only one who can investigate Quinoan. Plus, Eli and Lillian are nothing more than a cadet and a girl from nobility. They're nobody of great importance. The Empire won't look very deep into this. You sure? I mean, she's still like the last heir to that family. If you could somehow fake their death, it would be easier. Prepare yourself. Eli, if there's no teleportation device in here, it's over. Something feels off. I need to find the source of this uneasiness I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's a trap! I'm sure the answer must lie beyond this door. Is it lots of soldiers? The lights inside are on, but that's nothing strange. All the lights turned on when the fortress was activated. If I ignore all my other senses and just focus on smell, the first thing I can detect is fresh blood, immediately followed by a strong smell of oil and iron. The absence of organic body odor must mean fire. This is the end. Even just one Imperial Guard without a full mech suit could kill me, but 4. Worst case scenario, they take Lillian captive rather than killing her. She hasn't received training like Eli and me, so she'll likely tell everything if they torture her. In that case, the higher-ups will hear all about our seditious act. I thought that I'd be able to somehow help the two of them escape and give Eli the life he always wanted. That was a sweet fantasy and nothing more. At this point, there's only one option left. We have to kill Lillian ourselves right now, then we can make up an excuse that the higher-ups will buy, even if it makes us look a little suspicious. But will Eli be able to stay rational if he sees Lillian die before his very eyes? If he goes berserk and attacks the Imperial Guards, it's game over. Wait a second, let me guess. It's just empty suits. They're not moving. Oh, they're moving. Alright, Matt. There's no more time. I'll only look more suspicious if I hesitate. This is the final. Did Eli shoot her? Oh my god. Eli shot her and then... Holy shit, wait a second. How fucked up would it have been if this was Eli's way of finding out if you were a bit rebellious? I'm disappointed in you, Luca. Like... Oh, it's Luca and Eli. What was that gunshot I just heard? I was executing a prisoner of no more worth to us. Why did you bring a rebel all the way here without killing her sooner? Eli, make a report of the events leading up to this. We'll decide what to do with you after that. Yes, sir. Dude, the look on your face is just like, we need to change that or we screwed. Yo, he hesitated. Eli did not. How the hell did they find that place though? How did they get there first? You have an impressive track record, Luca. Leader of Platoon 21. Thank you, Ken. Kodrak praised you highly. He said that your combat skills in particular are the best he's ever seen from any platoon leader or cadet. But he did comment that you're lacking when it comes to building ties with your subordinates. But I suppose you can always learn more about that from Keenwan. The report says that rather than executing Lillian Ramones on the spot, you brought her with you all the way to the lowest underground floor. Is there a specific reason why you chose her to be your guide? Here it is. Yes, sir. Eli and I intended to secure the rebels' teleportation device to keep them from escaping. And we decided that Lillian Ramones would be the perfect prisoner due to her lack of combat abilities. A reasonable decision. I still have one question though, Luca. Is it about my relationship with Lillian? Not just you. Eli was also acquainted with her. Eli and I aren't foolish enough to ruin a mission on account of something like that. You must know that better than anyone, sir. Damn, he's shaking. And if I'm being honest, we wanted to give Lillian hope. We thought it would be the humane thing to at least give her that. To let her believe she would be able to live if she showed us the way. That has to be good enough. I see. I expect you're tired, so we'll end this case here. Yes, sir. Oh, and Luca. I was surprised to hear how skilled the Ramones were in combat. Yeah, because they killed... Who would have imagined Eli's whole platoon would get wiped out? There's no reason to bluster. Everything was written in the report. Eli's platoon pursued the rebels too hastily and ended up falling prey to an ambush. Why is he bringing that up? I feel like I'll break out into a cold sweat if I lose control of my breathing for even a moment. It wouldn't have happened if I had been there. Looks like I'm going to be graduating top of my class. Let's hope so. I passed out on the ride back to the capital. It was only natural given that I'd spent the last few days on a constant adrenaline rush. Images of those cursed events were playing back in my head. Eli, Lillian, the Arcane Fortress, an artifact, the teleportation device, and Born City. That place where Lillian wanted to go. But in the end, she died before she could escape the Empire. Killed by the one she believed to be her knight in shining armor. I couldn't look Eli in the face. After all, he probably killed her only because I was there. If I'd been elsewhere, he definitely would have met his end together with Lillian. I feel sorry to them for saying this, but I achieved my goal in that mission. Keep Eli alive. My goal to save Eli. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Once we got back to Aquaron, the capital, we repaired our equipment and took time to rest. Then we were acknowledged for our contributions in battle, and awarded an Order of Military Merit. The level 7 Crossblade Order of Military Merit. Eli and I were the only cadets to receive it. Funny that I got a merit, huh? I didn't think you'd kill Lillian. I figured you'd attack the Imperial Guards, and even while knowing you wouldn't stand a chance. I would have. It was just me. My family was happy to hear about my contribution, in spite of the fact that we met so often with the Ramones, you know. You should quit while you're ahead. You're not suited to be a soldier. Eli sacrificed members of his platoon for personal reasons, for the mere sake of love. I would if I could. But it's not that easy. My family will do whatever they can to get me into the Imperial Guard. Killing me might be the better. Yo, did he break it? Watch what you say, Eli. Oh, that hurt pretty bad. I think it may have damaged a couple organs. Stop whining. You can always just switch them out for robotics. On the way back, I was seething with more resentment than I've ever felt before. I resented my past self for not having trained harder. I won't change anything. Luca. What in the world have I done? I just stayed silent. Eli wasn't a vicious murderer. He must have felt guilty about killing his subordinates. And on top of that, he wasn't even able to save Lillian after all the chaos he caused. This guy is sure to lose it before long. Either his mind or his life. He can't stay in the Empire. Luca, I'm planning to take some time off to go home. Now that we're almost in our 4th year, 2 months should be reasonable, right? I have something to ask you before you go. Why did Lillian smile even after seeing her family die? Lillian was in an arranged engagement. Her fiancé was 30 years older than her. When Lillian was born, he offered to pay a huge dowry under one condition. What was it? He sent a ton of pictures and videos of his old wife and asked Lillian's parents to raise her to be just like that woman. Damn, that's sick. From her face, to her tastes, mannerisms, even her name. She had no autonomy. She must have suffered so much. She told me that's also how she knew so much about Bellotto. It's sickening. I guess that's what happens when sketchy, twisted desires and authority meet. So she was abused since birth. Yeah, the only one who actually showed her some sympathy was Claude. They were close in age. And the reason Claude introduced her to me. That was something Lily and I cooked up. We told Claude that you were the captain's bastard child, and he took the bait immediately. Wait, you're telling me Claude believed that? Anyone can see that the captain pays special attention to you. It also makes sense of the fact that you went from a 2-digit orphanage to being a cadet in the Imperial Guard. The captain is a member of the Custoria family, after all. Claude thought that if Lillian had your baby and you two got married, she'd be free. Seriously, you guys. Eli is my friend, but he's no good guy. Yo, how the hell would you be able to do that? Like, the love of his life was going to be with his friend instead. He'll use and deceive you if necessary. Sorry. He killed his own subordinates and lied to me as well. But funnily enough, I haven't stopped trusting him. Somehow I'd still count on him to have my back. I think I need one more of these. Ah, oh, come on, again? You're smacked. Oh. Huh. Look at that! The war hero finally showed up. I visited Quinoa regularly, since I had to keep an eye on him. He was well aware of the fact that I was following the captain's orders. I heard you received the Crossblade Order of Military Merit. You don't have to be anything special to get a level 7 merit. It's nothing compared to your dazzling accomplishments. But I didn't mind my time with Quinoa. I talked with the captain. He said you could help me learn to lead my subordinates better. Halas did. He's overestimating me. Well, I've seen records, so I guess there's nothing keeping me from giving you advice. Were your subordinates being disobedient? No, they're outstanding Imperial soldiers. They would have jumped into the jaws of death at my command, even despite the fact that they didn't know me well. And you were being too kind as commander. You decided to take on a bigger risk yourself to protect your soldiers. Because that meant fewer losses. Because I'm just that good. Like hell it did. While leading the charge, you accumulated enough fatigue in your nervous system to disrupt your ability to make judgments as leader. You wasted the resources you needed in order to protect your platoon. So you're saying I should have just let them die? I don't mean that you should just send them to their death. You have to make them take action on their own. You remember Gilda and Gabriel from the lower class zone. You saved Gilda from those gangsters and paid for Gabriel's medical treatment. These two would happily help you. Yes, of course, because I helped them. But that's not enough. If you want to make them willing to die for you, you have to spend more time with them to form a deeper bond. And obviously, you yourself will need to keep psychologically distant from them. If you get too close to them, you won't want to expend them. Ah, I see. You need useful tools that think you care about them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I like that good boy side of you. Bottom line is, you need to make them love you without loving them yourself. That's the secret to taking charge in any relationship. Hey, I don't feel like that's the best way of a marriage. Yo, she loves me. I have a question though. What do you do if your own mind gets in the way of you expending someone else? I guess he sacrifices himself instead. For example, if you feel a pang of conscience or something like guilt. You have to get used to those things. Otherwise, you won't ever be able to get ahead of others. I'll try to be more active about throwing away my subordinates next time. There's a good boy I know. What? The next day. Hey, here's a good boy. Here's a good boy. Luca, I want you to go to Croatia Academy. What? Ah, look. You look surprised. It'll be 2 months at most, so I think it'll be a good experience. I thought I would be left out. It's tradition to send cadets by order of their grades. Oh, by the way, Eli declined, said he wanted to go home to rest for the time being. I guess he couldn't shake it off after all. You've never experienced high society, have you? But that's no good. You'll need to know how to live that life if you really want to become a member of the Castoria family. In that case, I will gladly go. Great, I'll send for your guide. I think you'll like my choice. A guide. They should be here about now. Is it an Imperial Guard? What are you just standing there for? Hurry up and hop in. Bullshit, I'm dead. I'm so dead. It's just a picture. What? Nothing. Yes, madam. Well, this ain't awkward at all. Imperial Guard Cadet Luca reporting. You don't have to tell me all about yourself. I already know. You do. She's aggressive and cocky with a body that isn't fully mechanized. I'm guessing she's a noble girl around my age. I'm here by order of the captain. How far is it to Croatia Academy? And did the captain really send you to be my guide? telling you won't make the trip any shorter. I mean, no, but it would make me a little bit more. I mean, is it 3 hours? Is it 1 hour? Is it a day? Is it a week? I don't fucking know. Man, I just want to wipe that smug look off her face. Now I get what people say about nobility. Alright, Lady Castoria. Okay, let's go. How did you know? It was easy to infer. There aren't many people who can openly complain about Captain Hollis's orders. Wasn't that you already knew who I was? If you want to know, ask your father. I'm assuming that this girl is the captain's daughter. Why is father making me do this? Perhaps sending his daughter like this is his way of saying he intends to keep his promise and adopt me. Luca Castoria. Kind of has a nice ring to it. I thought he said it out loud first. I mean, Luca Castoria has a kind of nice... What? Yo, I didn't mean to marry into the club. I'm being adopted. Yeah. No blood relations though. You're right. It was my father who sent me here. Giselle. My name's Giselle Castoria. Yo, what's up with that expression though? You can at least pretend that I'm not, that I don't look like a snail. Like, but don't act like you're above me like that. Makes me mad. What? Act like you're above? What? At least Lillian was nice. Yo, at least Lillian was nice. God damn it. I'm sorry to have offended. Wait, why should I have to grovel? I didn't endure all that hardship just so that I could suck up to some noble. Wait, I'm becoming a noble. You know what? Fuck you. Actually, the whole reason I agreed to go to the academy is that I hate the idea of living that life. I think I've put up with this long enough. The captain will understand. Forget about it. I'd rather drop dead and kiss the ass of someone who hates me. Let's just carry out our duties. You lead the way, and I'll follow. Yeah, okay, now, yeah. Okay, we need some personality to our character, and it's coming. Are you happy now? Yo, why does it feel like she's gonna fall for our dude eventually, though? Like... Looks like it'll be a tough road ahead. By the way, I'm taking the recommendation from some of my subscribers. Like, I'm for a while at least, I will just read what I feel like reading. Like, there won't be any polls in the near future. I think maybe for animes in the future if I get better lighting, but we'll see. But yeah. So the next things I'm reading is just something I'm really interested in, that I want to read myself. Follow me, I'll show you the dorm where you'll be staying. He's like, okay, she might be an asshole, but oh my god, what? Emperor of Acretia, founding father, guardian of humanity. Praise Dino Acretia. The fuck? This is Acretia Academy. I've only seen this place in videos. Yo, we about to get another school arc. Academy arc. I guess it was already at an academy, but that was more military. Is this going to... Nah, yeah, this is not military. I was like, hey, is this also going to be like in a military academy? And then you see like that dude. Okay, their reactions is not towards him, is it? Because they have like no freaking clue about him. So that would be weird. You can identify academy students by their purple. They're dull purple. Imperial Guard. Hey, out of the way, low class Phil. Yo, Luca did not like that. That guy's just using his nice robotics to bully others. Oh, he wants to smash his face in. What are you doing? Don't you have a color transformer? Hmm? A what? A color transform? A what? A color Cadets don't need that function. You really this unprepared? What? Nothing happens. Color what? Yo, your dad should have... Dad should have at least given me a heads up. Why is it always me? You think she'd be so flustered about something as small as my uniform color? She's not at all like I first thought. You're right. I'm sorry about this. Look, if you're going to be that careless about regulations, I don't fucking know anything about regulations. I was told to go to this academy. That's it. I didn't get anything other than that, like color regulations. Huh? Luca! Felix! Hey! I've forgotten about Felix. Too long since I read this. Welcome. I heard Eli wasn't coming, so I thought you wouldn't either. Nah, you kidding? Couldn't miss this for the world. School? You've never been to school, have you? What? I heard it's a good thing. Yeah, those are lies. What? They lied to me. It's Giselle. It's Giselle. Giselle? 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 Yeah, Giselle. It's Giselle, right? I believe we met before. I'm Felix Eigen. I'm also a cadet in the Imperial Guard. Same year as Luca. Is it alright if I talk with him for a minute? Fine. Tell me when you're done, Luca. I can finally breathe. I can't believe you're with the daughter of the Custodia family. I guess the rumors about the captain favoring you were true. I never thought the captain's daughter could be so wild. She's been sliding me from the moment we met. If we were back on the streets, I would have already broken her nose. The captain must be trying to give you a little taste of life with nobility to prepare you for the future. Maybe he'll even take you in as his son-in-law. That's ridiculous. Is it though? No, really, after all, eventually you'll be living in that society. Son-in-law. No way. She gonna kill me. My personality is bad enough as it is. If even my spouse had a rotten character, there's no way things would last. My personality is bad enough. Dude knows he's not the perfect guy. Anyway, the captain already gave me his word. He promised to adopt me in return for monitoring Quinoan. So I should be able to become a member of the Custodia family without any need of becoming his son-in-law. He's like, nah, that's the only way. What? But you said you would adopt me. Yeah, but I changed my mind. You two are perfect for each other. Still, not a bad approach, Felix. One last thing. Have you replaced down there yet? No, not yet. What? Well, you can still get children. Then take this. What the fuck is that? Huh? Cadets have traditionally been popular with the ladies. See you later. Wait, did he just give him condoms? Like, what the fuck is that? It didn't look. Was it like one I thought it was a chip first. I mean, it doesn't look. Just insert the chip. What the fuck? See you later. Huh? Felix also told me some other things I needed to know about life in the academy. Are you done yet, Luca? I guess so. I have a feeling Felix and I are gonna get a lot closer after this is over. One of the things he talked about was the dorm. To summarize, it's a place that houses lower class kids like me who've been recognized for their talent, along with kids from fallen nobility who have no other choice. They're here because they weren't competitive enough to find other housing. I guess this place also has a ladder you have to climb. Then again, it'd be no fun if making it to the top was easy. Let's have a look around. Huh? What? This is your assigned room, sir. If there's anything else you should need. Yo, this is insane. I get all of this. Nope, not a thing. This place is practically a palace. Kids from lower class zones and ruined families actually live here. This is really something else. This is amazing. I suppose it's because they're still talented kids, even if they aren't suited to be soldiers. Huh. They looked way different from the outside. This is the dorm where you'll be staying. The dorm leader will come give you instructions after your classes. Also, this is my personal number, so contact me if anything happens. Digits! I thought you hated me. Yo, did you say that to her? Well, I'm not just going to ignore a mission given by my father. Then she at least takes responsibility for her own duties. She's not the spoiled little child I thought she was. I won't be calling you unless necessary. Yes, I hope you won't. You sure about that? Here's my first friendly warning to you. What? Don't pretend you know me. I'd stay away from the dorm leader. Why? She's the most unhinged being Croatia has ever known. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta stay away from her. I can tell you that already. I can tell you that already. Seems kinda obvious to me. Not gonna lie. Here's my first friendly warning to ya. Why? Oh shit, she's coming into your room? Yeah, she gonna just introduce herself. Oh. She's the most unhinged being Croatia's ever known. Hello, I'm Barbara, the dorm leader. Unhinged. Okay, so she's hiding her real personality, I see. And you are? Luca. I'm a cadet in the Imperial Guard. Nice to meet you, Luca. Did I keep you waiting? I came as soon as class ended. To keep me waiting. Her worn sleeves and collar, the lack of a last name all points to the fact that she's from the lower class. So wait a second, did she call her unhinged because she's lower class? Nah, that can't be. The most unhinged being doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it to me. Maybe Giselle is just classist. I don't think so. I don't think so. Probably just hide. No, I just got here. What title do you prefer? Oh, just call me Luca. I'm also from the lower class zone after all. Okay, Luca. You are as amazing as they say. To make it from the lower class all the way to Imperial Cadet. Hey, you also made it out of the lower class zone. And you even found success as dorm leader. Barbara must have worked just as hard as me to get here. Come with me, Luca. I'll show you around the dorm. I won't take no for an answer. This is my duty as the leader, you see. Sure thing. Class has just ended, but she showered before coming. It couldn't have been much time. Well, I suppose it makes sense if she's the diligent type. Academy's main building. Sup, dyslexic dragon. Morning, bud. Can't find the first part of this on YouTube or Patreon. It should be on YouTube. I mean, it's on YouTube. Have I like... Let me just check real quick. I mean... If you just search up Bad Born... It's on YouTube. Bad Born Bloode, are they really the good guys or not? It's like 2 hours. Should be easy to find, to be honest, if you just search it up on the channel. Or just go in my playlist and you find Bad Born Bloode. Wait, do I have a playlist for that yet? Maybe I don't have a playlist for it. Maybe that's why I'm not finding it. I see you change into purple as I instructed. Let's go to class. My father ordered me to join you in class this week. I mean, it's weird though, because I see it normally on the channel anyway. My father ordered me to join you in class this week. She's joining me for class all week. She's gonna be a real pain in the neck. Giselle! That voice. Barbara! Well, a long time no see, Giselle. Get out of my sight, Barbara. I just wanted to say hi. Yo, I feel like there's... Giselle has her reasons for being against Barbara. Barbara is just a good actor, I'm sure. Hi, Barbara. And goodbye. Happy? Now beat it. I have nothing else to say to you. Hurry up, Luca, unless you want to be late to your first class. He's got that same downtrodden look as those losers in the lower class zone. How did she become dorm leader when she's like that? She's not like that. I don't like it. Seems you know Barbara pretty well. I just know her face. We started school at around the same time. So you don't like her? No answer, huh? Giselle called Barbara Krayshak Academy's worst person ever. Yet Barbara is clinging to her. I have to say, I'm a little intrigued. It's none of my business, though. The important thing is that I'll be ignoble if I make it through these months. There's no need to concern myself with this kind of drama. True. Or so I had thought. Drama keeps finding you, huh? But after a week of boring classes, I found myself wanting to poke around at Giselle and Barbara's relationship. This academy of soft nobility offered nothing to keep me from boredom. Yeah. Oh shit. He's kind of like me at school, just like, oh, so boring. I need to stir up some shit. Felix said he didn't want to fight because he'd be embarrassed to lose. At this rate, my skills will probably get rusty. I want to fight. Maybe it's all the synthetic drugs and remodeling I've received as a cadet. But now I'm really thinking like a weapon of war. Man, I want to fight. If only anyone would try to pick a fight. Hey you, Imperial Cadet. Fight me, what? What? Yeah, you. You've been sticking by Giselle's side all week. Just what's your connection with her? Oh, he's like, yes, a victim. Yo, Luca's gonna do everything he can to piss him off now. You know. We got a special kind of relationship. I don't see why I have to answer that. Why? You in love with her or something? Seriously, this guy's in love with Giselle. Come on, what do you even see in that brat? Why are you? Take it back! Before I... It's like, this is not a fight. Yo, did I break his arm? He's so disappointed. Look, I wanted to fight. He's just like... Oh my god. Are you really taking it out on this small fry? Pathetic, Luca. Yeah, you're pathetic, Luca. God damn it. So then you're not in any kind of relationship with Giselle? Right. Let me ask you something. Why should I answer? I should just break this guy's hat. Forget it. I'll put in a good word for you with Giselle. Now tell me, why is Giselle so hostile towards Barbara? She used to be that way. It was only after that witch cursed her. Cursed her? What witch? Barbara. People who get close to her always get caught up in android attacks. I'm talking android AI that's known for hardly ever going berserk. That's why we call it Barbara's curse. I suppose it's weird if there really are that many rampages happening. given their statistical likelihood. But still, it's not like Barbara is at fault for that. It's the way she upsets people. Even though she knows bad things happen to anyone who gets close to her, she still tries to make friends. Isn't that weird? Everyone treats her like trash. For example, making her the dorm leader when there aren't any benefits. So it wasn't because people recognized her skill that she became dorm leader. Yeah. Oh, look. It's happening even now. Poor Barbara. Oh dear, I'm such a klutz. I mean, that's just bitch shit though. What's the point of that? I'll wash your clothes for you, so hand them over, right here. Right here? It's okay, I can go change. Oh, did I hear that's right, girl? Did little Barbara just reject my kind offer? Hurry and give me your clothes, I'll wash them good as new. Right in the middle of the fucking street. That's what that was. Something like this must have also happened the day I arrived. That's why she hurried to shower. You're lucky, Barbara. Lucky that I don't have any patience for crap like this right now. Stop screwing around and get lost. Do you realize what you just did? I'm not afraid to hit girls. I'll hit you right in the face. So leave. Hey, Luca. Thank you. Is this gonna get me attacked by an android? Well, people, it just had to be Kalesa Kano. You messed with the wrong girl, Luca. Hold on. So this is the important thing you wanted to talk about. I know who she is. She's from a powerless family. Nothing to worry about. They're only powerless when it comes to outside affairs. The dirty Kano family runs a gang in the lower class zone and makes money through illegal business. Yeah, that's not a problem for me. Like, at all. They're probably already looking into your personal information. I sure hope so. I've been way too bored. Just be careful, okay? Nah, I don't want to be careful. I want something to happen. I'm so bored. I'm so god. You know what? I've been here a week and I haven't fought anyone. I mean, yeah, fighting. What about me? Yeah, that fight didn't count. Khaleesi's payback is known for being overkill. That's why she bullies Barbara so much. It started with her boyfriend falling victim to Barbara's curse. I'll remember that. Oh. Shouldn't you at least say hi to Giselle? I thought you said you like her. I'm good just seeing her from afar for now. but put in a good word for me, okay? See ya. See ya. I don't think she's gonna respect you if this is what happened. Looks like you've already made a friend. Well, it is what it is. His name is Enrico Lagan. He's a nice kid. Really friendly. Honestly, I have a bad feeling about him. He's always hovering around me. Yeah, he would. Sorry, Enrico. I don't think you've got a chance with this one. Good word for me doesn't count, it seems. Really friendly. Good and friendly. I mean, he's a bad boy. Sounds more legit. Professor Guido Olburn. Look, you threw a knife at another academy student. Even if it was a pocket knife, you can't cause this kind of scene. I get that this place is suffocating to you, but please try to control yourself. professor for Imperial Guard Cadets, Kid Olburn. I mean, she was bullying someone. Yes, sir. Being a former Imperial Guard, I figured he'd give me a pass. You're like a wolf that's been thrown among innocent sheep. The kids here aren't learning how to fight, you know. But everyone's acting as if my fangs couldn't kill them. I think I understand why Halas prizes you. But again, it's the elite bureaucrats from this academy who order soldiers like us around with a flick of a finger. The students here might all look like sheep to you, but some of them are monsters in sheep's clothing. A typical monster is far scarier than any wolf. Got a point there. I like your youthful vigor, but just be careful to avoid those monsters. Here you go. I'll bear that in mind. After all, what I'm after right now isn't any monster, but a witch's curse. Behind the gym. It's way past the dorm's curfew, and everyone knows that I saved Barbara. If the rumors are true, then berserk androids should be coming for me any second now. It's like, no androids. Wait, someone... Luca, the cadet, right? Oh, let me guess. She sent you. Man, it's just some nobody twerp. Oh, you got business with me? Kalisa told us to send her regards. What is she, like mafia? Something like that. Tit for tat is Kano's golden rule, you see. No way you'd report to the higher-ups about getting beat up by regular students, huh? Why would I get... I mean, of course not, because it would never happen. What makes these guys think they can actually beat up Luca? Not an amazing Imperial Guard such as yourself. Though, do they seriously think they could lay a single punch on me? I'll give you a final chance. Get on your knees and apologize to Kalisa. She said she'll let you off easy if you do. Do you guys not understand how powerful Imperial Guards are? Like, I mean Imperial Cadets are. I mean Imperial Guards, of course, but like, I'll also give you a final chance to leave with your limbs all intact. Because I really don't think I'd lose to newbies who've never even looked death in the eyes on a battlefield before. You think you're all that? Yes, I actually do think I'm all that. Then try. His mech suit is too high powered for him. This on for size. What the hell? Yo, are androids actually attacking? Do you need help? Need help? Dumbass, I thought you said this wouldn't happen. They were supposed to be doing rounds at this time. Do you need help? I was certain there weren't supposed to be any androids over here at all. And what's that Tin Man doing here? Listen, cadet, this ain't over. Next time, we'll settle this score. What? What are you guys thinking? We're not gonna fight in front of an android. Let's go. Wait to spoil the fun, Tin Man. Do you need help? Do you need help? Do you need help? No, stupid. Get lost. That's impossible. I am... What the... Yeah, why would he hit the android? What? The fuck? Whoa, what? Need help. Is Luca gonna save him? You need help. Barbara's curse! The witch's curse is real! It's real! A student of the famed Croatia Academy shouldn't believe in silly curses. Of course it's not curses, it's just someone who doesn't like her. Who's making this look like a curse, probably. Oh, you'll only be able to keep up this level of power output for a few minutes, huh? Well, I guess I'll have to enjoy the minutes. Knows that in order to fight with me, you'll have to use everything it's got. That's because this isn't a rampage caused by a simple malfunction. This is a human's doing. Someone's manipulating this robot. This android. Well, this should finally help me loosen up. Finally, I was so bored. Dun, dun. For an android gone berserk, its moves are surprisingly precise. Must be using a highly refined bile program. On top of that, its steel claws could tear me to shreds. But I'm still not content. Come on. You can do more than that. Satisfy me. This isn't enough to satisfy. Yeah. This isn't enough to satisfy me. Like, come on. I want something stronger, something exciting. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do better than that. I don't want to see another ordinary android. Show me something unexpected for once. Bulbarine. No, no, this won't do. It's not good enough. Getting distracted by a meaningless object, you're no different than the other androids. Yo, do you think he wants to fight him still? Yo, those androids saved that dude's life is awesome. Do you need help? Do you need help? Do you want to fight, huh? I'm warmed up now, so let's go. I can't fully give vent to my desires like this. Pathetic. What? I'm not paying for that. They attacked me first. The Academy's like anyone would believe that. You just attacked some innocent android because you were bored, didn't you? I mean, I was bored, but I didn't. After an incident, the security asked me to help with their investigation. Whoever was controlling the android must be someone inside the Academy. I want you to narrow down the list of suspects. They'll probably hate it, but nobles will have to be questioned too, since there was a fatality. Campus security investigator, Gillian Camp. Sounds like you're saying the suspect has to be one of the nobles. But what about students from the lower class zone? Realistically, that's not possible. There's no way one of them could break through the security network and infiltrate the Academy's closed network. Why not? Why can only nobles do that? I'm also just a cadet, but you seem to think that I'm capable of carrying out a proper investigation. Only people with exceptional observational skills can even use ACs. Victima. Yeah, but I'm also, not noble. It's that perceptiveness which will allow you to carry out the duties of an investigator. How does he know about that? What an amusing expression. Would you like to know a fun little fact? Users of ACE's Victim are kept under watch and listed separately from the other students. Of course, that only goes for those like you who have properly learned it. How come? You'll have to ask the person who taught it to you. Quinoa. Just what are you up to? Luca! Why did this happen? This is going to reflect poorly on me. You know, Father trusted me to keep you safe. Keep me safe. Yo. I want you not to get close to Barbara, but then this... I couldn't handle everyone teaming up on her like that. Pissed me off. What then? You're saying you'd fight for her again? If they res her again, then yeah. I'll meet with Kalisa and ask for arbitration. I'll meet with Kalisa and ask for arbitration. If it's coming from me, she'll agree to a reasonable compromise. What? What for? Why is Giselle offering to arbitrate with Kalisa? Kalisa's not worth shit anyway. Just say it. Giselle saying that Kalisa would compromise for her. Must mean that Giselle has some level of control over her. Alright, let's go see her right now. I don't want to lose favor with the captain by causing any problems. Plus, there's something I want to confirm. That's what I'm saying. Barbara started by flirting with my boyfriend. You don't seem the type to sit around and let that happen. Are you sure you didn't tell your boyfriend to go flirt with her? What? How could he refuse? You send your cronies after anyone who gets on your bad side after all. Just like you did to me. Kalisa told us to send her regards. Tit for tat is Kano's golden rule, you see. You just need an excuse to bully Barbara. Shut the hell up. I did nothing wrong, I just... Calm down, Kalisa. But Giselle! I said calm down. That's enough, Kalisa. Or are you going to ignore what I just said? Wait outside, Luca. I need to talk to Kalisa alone. Sure. It's true. Giselle clearly has some level of power of Kalisa. Over. But then that raises a new question. Why didn't Giselle just tell Kalisa to stop bullying people? I've only been at the academy for 2 months. Just telling... Wait, what? You've been there for 2 months? Weren't you supposed to only be there for 2 months? Just telling her to stop would be a lot less complicated than interceding like this. Why'd you have to go and make a mess of things? I literally just warned you. I thought you said you didn't want to cause any problem. I was told no one but a noble would have been able to control that android, so I was testing her. She's one of the people who hate Barbara after all. You think you're something special? Cool it with the detective games. The other investigators don't need your help. I mean, I was told to investigate. Yeah, I'm sure the investigators are going to investigate those aristocrats real thoroughly. Are you being sarcastic with me? I'm only saying it as it is. Just like how Kalisa couldn't get a word in edgewise against you. That was just because a family's reputation is important within noble society. She's not in any place to brush me aside, that's all. So you told Kalisa to bully Barbara. What are you trying to say? That someone who hates Barbara found herself the perfect chess piece and used it. You need to learn to watch your mouth. Did you wreck your brain's nervous system with all those high-tech robotics? You are so... What? Wrong? Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, if anything like this happens again, be prepared to face the consequences. Why the hell did she suddenly... Under the circumstances, I would say Giselle is most suspicious, but something's off. Yeah, it's not... Why does she look scared? This is the one time Ace's victim's observational abilities are just making me more confused. Luca, please take this. Barbara, what's this for? You saved me from Kalisa, so I wanted to thank you. While you're staying at the academy, would it be okay if I make you lunchboxes? Forget it, we wouldn't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't mind if people get the wrong idea. Does Barbara really like me? But that doesn't feel quite right. Barbara, why do you keep trying to get close to me if you know that I'll be attacked by an android gone berserk? You want me to get attacked? No way, I really don't know why that keeps happening. She's not going to show her true colors so easily. I'll have to shake her up a little more. Yeah. Kalisa bullied you so persistently because Giselle pushed her to do it. You know the girl you're so obsessed with. I already knew that. She already knew. You also know why she hates you? Luca? Why do I have to tell you that? Yeah, there we go. There's the real personality. And what the hell is wrong with her eye? Said it from the beginning. Something weird about that girl. She's too happy-go-lucky. Luca. Gid's words suddenly came to mind. Some of them are monsters in sheep's clothing. Why do I have to tell you that, huh? Yeah. She was the monster in sheep's clothing. I met with Kalisa's boyfriend. Her ex-boyfriend to be more exact. I suppose it seems Kalisa intentionally approached Barbara. His family personality, ability, none of it put him in a place to defy Kalisa. Making you an investigator in this case was the right choice. And she really used her boyfriend as an excuse. If I pick out suspects, can I really question them with the authority of an investigator? Just one or two. There's always the risk that you'll end up barking up the wrong tree though. You have a stronger sense of justice than I would have guessed. That has nothing to do with it. Counting you, this is now the 6th incident and someone even died this time. I want to put away whoever it is who thinks they can get away with this. Lisa, isn't it? Was there anything else you uncovered about Barbara? Why, you still suspect her. Like I said, she's from the lower class zone. Plus, she's just a student. There's no way she broke through the academy security network and gained access to the intranet to control that android. I wouldn't be so sure about that. You should have seen her face. And shouldn't we also rule out kids from noble families since they're students too? That's a little different. They can interfere with the manufacturing and distribution of androids. Money and power has bought off manufacturers before. Oh, how about this? You have an actual genius as a student who's hacked into it. Oh, I don't know if this is of any help. Barbara is being sponsored by the Custodians. I do think that helps. We'll have to mull things over a bit more. Huh. The pieces are all there, but somehow they're not fitting. Torturing the answer out of Barbara would be so much simpler. So much simpler. So much simple. I can't believe I have to drag things out like this. I feel like I'm about to explode on someone. I should go try to talk with Giselle. In their own way, nobles are pretty intense too. I guess it's because they have to prove their worth to their family. I did say that nobles who lack skill are treated like trash and completely neglected. I didn't realize she had such a determined side to her. Not bad considering how much of a brat she was the first time we met. So, Why are you here? Because I missed you. Yeah. Smooth criminal. What's wrong with you? Me? You're the one with issues. Real funny. Just get to the point, I'm busy here. Giselle Castoria. I'd appreciate it if you didn't lie to me or try and hide the truth right now. You're really playing detective, huh? Campus security officially requested that I investigate this matter. I don't like to pull this card, but don't forget that I'm the captain of the Imperial Guard's daughter. I was informed that your family is sponsoring Barbara. Is that why you want to get her out of the academy? She wouldn't have ever tried something like this if the captain showed her acceptance. I was her curse's second victim. Isn't that a reason enough to hate her? I was friends with her up until then. If you're really friends with her, you would have tried to help her undo the curse. You weren't close enough for me to offer help. Happy now? Campus security believes there was someone intentionally manipulating the androids. Of the students considered so far, you're the leading suspect, Giselle. Me? But I was a victim of the curse. Yeah, but that just makes it way more... It would have been obvious if you weren't, right? It's common for criminals to intentionally victimize themselves. Here we go. Plus, you had all the ingredients needed to do the job. The right family, knowledge and skill. But I don't think it's her though. You can't be serious, Luca. You better lay off. Calm down, Giselle. I'm not saying that I actually think you did it. So just tell me what you know. I have a strong suspicion that... Luke, I was looking for you. I was worried because you weren't in your usual spot. I said I didn't want any lunch boxes. How did you find me? I'm certain I wasn't being tailed. Did I miss something? There's no way. Plus, there's no way that's the face of a victim of bullying. Especially not in front of Giselle, the girl at the center of it all. I mean, it is her. Like, I feel like that's pretty obvious. She's doing it herself. 10 minutes, I could have got the whole truth in just 10 minutes. But now I have to put up with this. I want so badly to throw that girl against the wall. Quit laughing, Barbara. It's pissing me off. Luca, why are you talking like that? I like you. You saved me from Kalisa, too. If there's some misunderstanding, then let's just... Luca, what are you doing? You were a fun escape from the boredom of school life, but the game's over now. You underestimated me, Barbara. Yeah. Keep pretending like you're scared. Barbara? Barbara doesn't know what you're talking about. Uh-oh. Here's your lunch, Luca. Enjoy. Oh, and Giselle, it was nice seeing you. Yeah, she wants people to be afraid of her. To bully her. See you later. Shouldn't that just make it fucking obvious? Like, what is... Now it's all clear to me. I know who the real culprit is and the nature of Giselle's relation with Barbara. Giselle, don't ask me anything. Just finish up your time at the academy and leave quietly. Please, Luca. Yeah, I can't do that. Just finish. Nah. Why not? Because I'll miss you. Giselle Custorio. Ever since that incident, Giselle has been blatantly avoiding me. That day I told the captain everything that had happened. I decided this was no longer something I could handle on my own. But I received an unexpected reply. I'll leave it up to you. Continue according to your best judgment. The Imperial Guard could easily take care of things themselves. Why are they just sitting back and watching me try and solve it? He's testing you, probably. I mean, his own daughter is even mixed up in this. Acting as the Higher-Up's puppet. It's my role as a cadet of the Imperial Guard. I know they have a bigger picture in mind that I can't see. But honestly, it's annoying. Of course she isn't answering. It's obvious that Barbara is the culprit, but like the investigator said, someone from the lower class zone couldn't possibly control androids. But then how the hell did Barbara do it? Hacked into it? Then shouldn't we also rule out kids? Oh, and Giselle. It was nice seeing you. If my theory is correct, this is really going to be a headache. I'll have to meet with Giselle to make sure, but she's been avoiding me. Luca! Did you put in a good word for me with Giselle? Yeah. Of course! Of course! Of course I did. That's it. I thought you had something important to tell me. Well, since we're on the topic. I have no interest in you. Actually, you make me uncomfortable. Just stay away from me, would you? Yo, Luca, you evil. You evil. Sorry, Enrico. I'll make it up to you later. Giselle Custorio. I had a feeling. I've had enough of this. I'm going to tell my father about your rude. That won't help you. I already reported your involvement in this incident. You told father? Really? How much did you tell him? I have no reason to tell you that. Reputation, my place within the Custoria family. Everything I worked for, gone in a single moment. And all because of you! Yeah! None of this would happen if you hadn't come here. It's all your fault. It's not too late. Tell me everything you know. That's the only way I can help you. Huh? Don't be ridiculous. How could a mere cadet help me now? How about if I become a member of the Custodia family? What? Did you think it was strange that someone of such status as yourself would be ordered to be my guide at the academy? It's a little embarrassing to talk about myself like this, but I'm being treated as a rare talent, and I even received a Medal of Honor recently. The captain is certainly quite fond of me. If I get recruited into the Custoria family, my standing will rise accordingly. No matter what it is you did, I'll stand by you. How can I trust you? I have to resolve this android problem if I want to have a shot at getting adopted by the captain. Mutual understanding is the first step to trust. Huh. Giselle. I was the one controlling the androids. I created Barbara's curse. Actually, Barbara was my first real friend. Not just someone I knew, but a friend I could really open up to. 3 years ago, I got curious about who it was my family was sponsoring. That was the first time I met Barbara. I thought she was a skilled and friendly person in the beginning. But I thought she seemed infinitely cold. Is this what made Giselle the way she is now? It all started with a little bit of jealousy. It was the guy who hit on Barbara. Her smile and bright personality made her a popular student. But I didn't want to lose my only friend to some guy. I was pretty young at the time, okay? At first I just wanted to mess with that guy since I didn't like him. All I did was create a robot in the appearance of an android. But then somehow... Giselle plays an audio file in the robot which said to stay away from Barbara, and had the robot follow that guy around at night. But that little prank brought unbearable consequences to Giselle. The boy fell and badly wounded his head. Oh shit. He dropped out as a result, and Giselle was so frightened that she disposed of the robot, but she wasn't able to avoid being questioned concerning the accident. Once the investigation began, Barbara was the first to realize I was the one who did it. I had occasionally worked on the robot in front of her, so she put two and two together. I was scared of being discovered, but Barbara told me she had a good plan. If I became a victim myself, then people wouldn't suspect me. She volunteered herself as the second victim of the curse. Yes, my position allowed me to alter the Academy's androids, so I inserted the chip Barbara gave me into one of them. Oh shit. I don't know what that chip did exactly, but it started chasing after me in fury. That's how I became the second victim. So that's how Barbara's curse began. And that's when Barbara started getting weird. She started making strange demands, like that she needed to be isolated within the Academy in order to make this the perfect crime, or that we would regularly need new victims. Giselle fell into Barbara's trap. If she had just left things as they were, the incident would be forgotten. But Barbara made it impossible for her to escape from her. You told our secret to a man? You told our secret to a man? You told our secret to a man? You told our secret to a man. Giselle, the traitor. My lovely Giselle. Huh? How did she hack Giselle's receiver? I'm sure it's equipped with high-grade security. My intuition is screaming to me that we have to get the hell out of here. And this noise is not coming from Giselle's receiver. This mechanical sound is android. No. Looks like he got hit. How bad is it? I'll stop the bleeding for now. Must be the battle drone that shot me. Wouldn't be a problem taking it out if I could activate my high speed gear, but then the wound in my side could get worse. All I have on me right now is my pocket knife. It doesn't seem anyone noticed a shot since the drone used a silencer. But this is some dilemma. I'm gonna smash your face in, you hunk of metal. I feel like you should rather smash... what the fuck was her name again? Face in. Must have been a battle drone that shot me. Wait, was that something new? No. Do Imperial Guards not feel pain or something? Of course it hurt, are you kidding? I could at least figure out where exactly the drone is located. Giselle? Yes? You have a mirror on you? There it is. I see it. Knife. Boom. That was one at least, probably like way more though. Because that chip she put in that android probably infected the entire system so she can control all the androids. Oh, my transmitter. Is your transmitter working? Giselle. No internal and external communications are all down. Giselle. I was trying to protect you. Why did you betray me? And Luca, I like you, so. I wish you would despise me, Level. Shut down. There's no need to listen to the disturbed woman. I'm guessing this. No, I don't need to tell her yet. It hurt. We have to get somewhere safe. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just arrived at the scene. Felix. Oh, Luca, there you are. Order from the higher-ups. Yeah, it looks like you're receiving special treatment again. I didn't even get a heads up about this mission. I wasn't contacted about it ahead of time either. Hang on, this was all my father's plan? Yeah, it was the captain's order, but... No way. Does he really think of me as a dispensable? She's not taking this well. She may be the captain's daughter, but she's still just a civilian. It only makes sense that she would feel jarred after being treated as expendable by her own father. I feel bad for her, even if she is a noble. Is it bad? Bad enough. I'll probably be dead by tomorrow morning. So you're fine for now then. Take this. You can't activate your high speed gear, can you? You don't have to worry about me. This is Felix. I'm Luca and Giselle Custom. Androids. Shit. The gunshot sounded close but didn't sense anything. I think it was able to escape detection by 2 Imperial Guard cadets. Barbara couldn't possibly be this experienced. Hey, I just want to talk. It isn't Barbara. If I'd aimed for your head, one of you would already be dead. Talk. You realize who we are, right? Of course, you're the precious little cadets. I don't have a lot of time here, so let's get to the point. Hand over Giselle Custoria. Planning to kidnap her so you can get a hefty ransom. The princess wants her, you see. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but the princess has quite the temper. I was hoping that at least you would understand me. At least me, what about Felix? Fuck. So Felix dead. Well, that's not good. He has armor, or she has armor. A full body invisibility cloak. So that's why we couldn't sense him. This isn't gonna be easy. Is she gonna say, just let them have me? I'll buy you time. Once I give the signal, run away as fast as you can. But now's not the time to argue. Do as I say. 1, 2, run. Run, Giselle, run. How is he reacting so fast? I have to kill 2 of my juniors. Juniors. What? Are you surprised here I'm your senior? Get a grip before you wind up dead, kid. I thought he was just an exceptionally skilled terrorist, but he's an Imperial Guard. Can't believe I let him distract me like that in the middle of a battle. He's after me right now. Wait. He must be thinking he can take me out and still catch Giselle. Facing him like this, I'll definitely lose. I have to figure something out quick. Focus, Luca. Ace is victima, come on. Time for aces to activate. You have to shoot him. Shoot something to fall on him. Felix, I gotta borrow your sword. You like throw his gun at him? Well, look at that. He knew where that sword was without even looking. Are you an aces tactic user? Hey. Oh, at least he's not bored anymore for fighting. Well, it'd be a shame to kill someone's skill in an aces tactic. I was just going to have a little fun with you, but this throws a wrench in things. His attitude's changed. What exactly about the aces tactic is keeping him from killing me? Never mind that. Do I even have a chance of winning? Did Giselle get away? Damn it, I can't focus because I'm too worried about her. All this over a single terrorist. Look, kid. Stand down. Don't throw your life away in the heat of the moment. I guess I must look like chopped liver to him. But thanks to him teasing me like that, I've got a bit of clarity. My injury, this guy's identity, and even the stuff about the aces tactic. None of that matters to me right now. The only thing that matters right now is to beat this guy. It's the fact that I don't like this guy. You've clearly been through some harsh training even at your young age, and yet you're gladly willing to throw your life away for the Empire. Oh, the blood. Good. Not good. You really think I won't kill you? The Empire is one thing. I was fighting for the Empire. I'm just sick of your attitude. Yeah, here we go. The Empire is one thing. I just can't deal with this attitude. Damn. Yo, it's flowing. Oh, that defiant spirit, you certainly don't sound like you belong to the Empire. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again. So how about we introduce ourselves? I'm Rick Kaiser, a supporter of republicanism. Ah, so you're a terrorist. How about we say I'm part of the resistance? A load of nonsense. We'll see about that. Is he leaving? No, he can't leave. He has to get Giselle, right? Oh shit! Did he just punch off both of his arms? And his legs. Oh my god. Yo, we done. We done. We finito. Do you have like some last attempt? So what you gonna do now? Like spitting a bomb on him? This is your last chance. Beg for mercy. Yeah. Can you control your arms when they're not there? He has something. He has something. I know it. Or just spit on it. Huh, fine. If you survive this, tell Quinoa for me that I'm doing just fine. The last thing I heard today was the sound of my neck being broken. A rare experience. Hospital of the Empire's capital. Luca. Luca? I'm hurting. Stupid, of course you'll hurt. Stupid, of course you'll hurt if you move your neck like that. What? Felix's brain was severely damaged. His broken neck had been left untreated for too long. On the other hand, I was lucky. Alright, immediately after I was attacked, Giselle came back with 4 Imperial Guards. If it wasn't for the swift first aid, I would have been in trouble too. No need to get up. Felix carried out his duties to the end. Now let me hear your report. That is all. Rick Kaiser. His real name is Rick Silva Nunes. He fought with one of the Empire's most wanted criminals. I've never heard the name before. All wanted criminals are publicly disclosed. Especially not those with ties to the Empire's dirty laundry. I think that even the perfectionist Empire has dirty laundry. And it wasn't merely the act of some terrorist. I suppose it'd be polite for me to explain what this mission is really about. Operation Juliet has been in the works for 5 years now. Operation Juliet. The goal is to gain access to the headquarters of the anti-imperialist terror group Nemesis. Gain access, not raid. Nemesis is a perfectly decentralized organization, so a raid in the usual manner won't work. No matter how many you cut down, they keep growing back. It's meaningless unless we cut off the head. Did we fail the mission then, since we were unable to capture Rick? No, the plan was a success, Luca. We managed to plant one of our own in the heart of Nemesis. What do you mean? Barbara is one of our agents. Nemesis recruited her as a hacker. This is the fruit of our long preparations to draw Nemesis's attention to Barbara. Didn't realize she was so far off her rocker though. That monster is on our side. He's like, I don't want to be on that side. Then what's the point of the sacrifices made for this mission? Felix got his brain destroyed. Gillian wasted his time trying to capture the culprit. And even the captain's own daughter was constantly harassed by Barbara for nothing. They were all just cards to be used and discarded at his leisure. Does Giselle know about this? She doesn't know a thing, and I want to keep it that way. Do you understand why I'm telling you all this? They're disposing of me. They're disposing of me. This is the end for me. Before I've accomplished anything so miserably. Nah, they're not disposing of you. He's telling you because he's decided to adopt you, probably. Read this and sign it. Welcome to the family, Luca. Adoption declaration. Name: Luca. Age: Welcome to the family, Luca. Poor Felix, though. Brain damage. Do they, like, just switch it out with some robotics then, or what? Some time to get the documents sorted out. We have some old sticklers in our family, you see. You'll feel some pain and irritation for a while. Luca, are you leaving? Yeah. Good luck. Yo. Poor Felix. I feel bad for Felix. Oh God, Education Center. Barbara, the witch. A spy prepared by the Empire to infiltrate the terror group Nemesis. Yo, that's like we not the good guys, okay? She still bewilders me. The strange way I saw her behave wasn't a mere act. She's a twisted human, no doubt. But perhaps she was designed that way for this mission in the first place. Was it really all a coincidence? Pulling myself out of the lower class orphanage. I mean, the thing though, it was like, when she is being mean towards nobles, that's probably good for the resistance, but nah, she's not faking that. Meeting Quinoa. Learning the ACES tactic. And everything I've done at the academy. I thought I had done it all of my own volition. But this means it wasn't by my own effort that I managed to overcome that horrible environment and my own DNA. It was all just... No. Don't let it get you, Luca. It's all just in your head. It's possible that the captain told me this secret to test my loyalty. I can't miss this chance. This perfect chance to recreate myself. Oh, Luca, you're back. Did you live it up at the academy? Yeah. Lived it up so much I nearly died. I feel bad for Felix. Yeah, we all feel bad for Felix. Oh, he was an excellent cadet. You actually feel bad though. Instructor Rick asked me to send his regards. He said he's doing well. Oh, Silvan Nunes. I'm glad to hear he's doing alright. I never imagined he'd become a terrorist, you know? Sounds like you two were close. Of course! We were recruited into the guard at the same time. His reflexes are remarkable. I'm surprised you ran into him and lived to tell the tale. We stayed in touch. Don't get the wrong idea, Luca. I may be retired, but I'm still getting paid by the Empire. Why would I keep in contact with a terrorist? Anyway, sounds like you haven't told the captain about what Rick said yet. If it's what you're thinking, then wouldn't it make more sense to report me first? But you could be executed on the spot if I did. I wanted to at least check with you before making my report. If this sort of thing could get me executed, I'd be long dead. What's your real reason for trying to win my kindness, good boy? Good boy. Just what in the world is ACE's tactic? Why do you ask? Because whatever it is, the Empire decided it needs to have a registry of all ACE's tactic users. And it's the reason Rick refrained from crushing my skull in. I didn't expect you to reach this point so fast, Luca Custoria. You know a lot for someone on the bottom rung. You understand the significance of that? Yes, I understand. Some 200 years ago, in the year 3518, the Empire saw its very first uprising. Rebel forces were led by the Empire's non-executive advisor, Noel Muliska. He made huge contributions to the Empire by establishing all kinds of combat theories, from guided ballistics to tactics involving cybernetic suits. Noel saw that he would stand no chance in an all-out war against the Empire, so he engaged in irregular guerrilla warfare instead. It was then that they conceived of Aces Victima, generally known as the Aces tactic. This tactic that I've been learning came from rebel forces. That's how Noel's rebels resisted the Empire. With Aces Victima users at the fore, they continued to fight in regional battles and guerrilla operations. I see. If it was guerrilla warfare, then the downsides wouldn't have mattered. I guess they knew they could die at any moment, so they didn't care what it might do to their brains. And since they weren't an official army, they would have had no unified standard or fixed rules. So they needed a flexible tactic that would allow them to react to any circumstances. Right. Only Noel and his close associates managed to survive the Empire's extensive mop-up operations. They spread out across the whole region, gathering expendables to attack the Empire's main facilities. It didn't matter if the grunts were caught as long as the rest of them could escape. I'm starting to get the full picture now. The rebels would have easily disguised themselves as ordinary citizens. With their non-combat mech bodies, no one would have suspected them of being core rebel figures. However, Aces Victima users can fight without high-performance mech bodies. Even if they were taken in for random questioning, they would be able to make it out pretty easily. So that's why Rick gave me a chance of survival. I also understand now why the Empire would keep a separate registry for Aces Victima users in case of betrayal. Then how did the Empire uproot the rebel force? They killed all suspects. They didn't have time to distinguish between civilians and rebels. Large-scale massacres left entire regions barren. In the face of that extreme measure, not even Aces Victima users could escape death. I mean, it's sickening, but it's the smart move, to be honest. As the uprising was quelled. Is the Empire trying to keep the incident a secret? Not necessarily, but they definitely don't teach it in school. Only people with an interest in history would know. The treason of Noel Muliska, who once played a key role in the Empire's army. The Empire's large-scale massacres. And Keen One. The professor who has mastered the rebel forces tactic. Did the captain send me to you? Because he thinks you are connected to the terrorists. Correct, Luca. We can find proof that I've been secretly communicating with Nemesis. You'll advance straight to the center of the Imperial Guard. I don't believe that you're in secret communication with the terrorists. He's so calm. You may not think so, but the captain isn't of the same mind. If you want a hint, look for evidence of my time spent in the lower class region. It'll help you get ahead in your career. How can someone being accused of communicating with terrorists act so casual? What about the captain then? Just how much does he know? Don't tell me he knew everything and still sent me to Keen One. I will report what I've heard today to the captain. See you later, Luca. God damn it. They all think I'm just a fool. The captain and Keen One have been using a mere tool to sound each other out. How much longer can I walk this path where I slip and die? Kino is becoming harder and harder to understand. Just who is that guy? Won't be able to find any useful intel through the regular routes. Noel Maliska. But I refuse to be tossed around like this any longer. I want to uncover Quinoan's past. I have no choice but to follow his advice. I have to go to the lower class zone to find traces of Quinoan's path. The captain sent me to Keenon because he believes Keenon has secretly been in communication with terrorists. Enigmatic as always, Keenon seems little bothered by such allegations. He said to me back there, "The hint, look for evidence of my time spent in the lower class region. It'll help you get ahead in your career." Why did he tell me that? Why does he want me to go to the lower class region? I feel like I'm a puppet. Is he going to have the Nemesis rebels take me out? Or maybe that too was part of the setup, a scheme between him and the ones pulling the strings above. Stop it, Luca. You already decided you wouldn't let them shake you. It's too late to back out now. I have to get ready to find traces left by Quinoan to make sure I'm no easy target. I needed to be as prepared as possible. The first step will be to report my conversation with Quinoan. Instructor Quinoan is clearly trying to focus. Rick Silva Nunes used to run off the book's missions during the same time as Quinoan. I'm sure the two are connected. Aren't you curious? About why I've left Quinoan alone until now, if he's such a suspicious character. He don't improve. I'll stay out of it if I'm not meant to know. I'll trust you with the truth. The order to investigate Quinoan came from an authority higher than the Imperial Guard. The superiors apparently believe that we could use Quinoan to gain access to the heart of Nemesis. They must have observed the possibility that he is in communication with Rick. They gave the important job of instructor to someone so untrustworthy. He said he'd leave unless he was given the job, and besides, he's a good instructor. So does that answer your questions? I've been at Quinoan's side for a while now, but honestly I can't find any weaknesses. His self-control is flawless, and he never reveals his true intentions. Stop whining and just get it done. You're the only one for the job. Only one for the job. I'm proud of you, son. What? Nothing. I've sent different cadets to Quinoan throughout the years, but none of them ever got as close to him as you. He likes you. Then I need greater authorization than what is given to cadets. I need to be able to leave the compounds. Are you nervous? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I'm a little bit on edge. I told the captain what authorization I needed. A passport to cross between the upper and lower zones, weapons permits and money for the investigation, and access to a much higher rank database. I'm clearly not in the place to demand any more than this. Yet it's not enough in my current position. I could be expended at any moment. I have to do all that I can. I know this isn't something a soldier should say, but I don't want to die over something this grim. Especially if I'm just going to be killed for knowing too much. I'll be frank with you. If the higher-ups give me orders, I'll have to make this whole thing look like it never happened. I'll have to dispose of a number of people, you included. But I can promise you this much. I'll do everything within my power to protect you. I brought you into the family to make that possible. Does that mean my life is in the captain's hands now? I don't like all these formalities and procedures either. But now that you're part of the family, you should meet the others. Please let me know how I should act in front of them. Just act like your usual self. You may serve as a fresh motivation to my own children in a number of ways. Motivation? Yeah, to get better. I don't know what the captain has in mind. I'll have to put up with this inconvenience if I want to receive proper protection. We're almost there, Luca. I still hate it. Still hate what? Even though I spent my whole childhood here. Still hate it. Doesn't look that bad. Are we gonna be Grandpa? Go inside and get some rest, Luca. Your room should be prepared already. We can do introductions later. Well, I guess no. Everyone's busy trying to flatter the head of the house. I'm already tired just thinking about joining that commotion. You hardly look any different from the suck-ups in the lower class zone. Is that really the life I had so longed for? Come in. She really became a member of the Custodials, Luca. Giselle. My apologies for my indecent behavior the other day. I let my emotions cloud my... No, I'm just making excuses. As a member of the Custodia family, I shouldn't have acted like that. Don't worry about it. Makes sense that a non-soldier like yourself would panic in that scenario. I went to see Felix, but he didn't recognize me. You can feel grateful to him if you want, but don't feel guilty about it. He was just doing his job as a cadet of the Imperial Guard. Are you trying to comfort me? I was just stating the facts. I'm not that affectionate. You're like a blue flame. You may look cold, but you burn hotter than the other embers. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going. Her attitude feels way less prickly than before. Look up. Do you remember what you said back then? You said you would support me if you became a member of the family. Did you forget? Well, it wasn't a lie. Sounds like we're communicating well enough now. To make a deal now. I like her style. This is how a lady of the Empire's nobility ought to act. You have to know how to serve your own interests. I'll share intel with you to return the favor. I'm guessing your father told you next to nothing. He's not the type to offer help every step of the way. The people you need to watch out for are my two older brothers, the first and second oldest. They must be feeling incredibly threatened by your appearance. Threatened? But I'm nothing more than an adoptee. That's not true. Whatever people say, Custodia is a military family. My brothers aren't fit to lead the family, and you're the only one of father's sons who qualifies to be an elite soldier. Even if you don't share our blood, you're still a threatening presence. Yeah, he chose you, he didn't even choose the other one. Well, if I have a shot, then it makes sense that they'd be concerned. And I can understand why they would be guarded against me too. Right? My brothers are. What about you? You really have no thought of becoming head of the family? I don't see why I should share that with you. I have no intention of becoming head of the house, but I won't just sit by if someone all over me. Beyond that, I don't care what happens. Seize the opportunity if it presents itself, Giselle. Take it as advice from an older brother. Will you really take up my flag if the day comes? I promised, didn't I? As long as you don't turn against me. And I'll act with the assumption that we are in an alliance. Counting on you, my dear brother Luca. That's the first and last time I'm calling you that. Yeah, she doesn't want you to be her brother. Unless it's... Unless it's Targaryen. What? Because that was embarrassing. Ding, ding. Wedding bells. What? Custodia's second eldest son, Jupe. Custodia's eldest son, Nicholas. Lady Eva. Lady Eva Custodi. You must be Luca. I've heard a lot about you. She hates me. I guess that's no surprise though. It's like, hey. Hurry and take a seat before the captain gets here. Sure thing, mother. Yes, mother. Try not to make any blunders. Knowing father, he's not going to actively look after you. What kind of blunders we talking about? Let's eat. Let us eat. It's eating time. To the guardian of humanity, to the founding father, and to the first emperor of Acrisia, His Majesty Dino Gracia, be praised. What? As expected. All attention is on me. A few minutes prior. The fact that those two are so wary of me must mean they're out to become head of the house. Right. I'm sure they've already studied up on you. The oldest Nicholas became a government official since he can't operate high-powered mech suits. But he has won over a large number of relatives and vassals with his outstanding skill. Jupe, on the other hand, lacks skill, yet he's a soldier, so there is a chance he could become head of the house. And our more conservative relatives do in fact support him. But he lacks skill, but he's a soldier. My presence must be quite unwelcome then. Exactly. They'll probably try to shame you, using your background or behavior against you however they can. So that's why they're watching me. Watching how I hold my fork, huh? Of course I know how to be courteous. Try not to make any blunders. But that's not what Halas wants from me. He wants you to just act like yourself. I gotta live up to Halas, I mean. Live up to father's expectations. She's like, what is he doing? That's not how you cut a steak. Luca. Yes. I hate to say this at our first meeting, but I think you do well to work on your table manners. I don't know what kind of life you've lived, but basic etiquette must be followed. Why? It's like, he failed to see that I was acting and couldn't wait to correct my behavior. Impotent fool. The fact that the lead soldier to put him more on edge. Meanwhile, I can't even tell whether Nicholas has seen through my facade, or if he's staying silent because he's hoping I'll siphon off some of the more conservative supporters. In any case, Nicholas is the enemy I'll really have to look out for. It is a disgrace to my father who brought you into this family in the name of the Custoria family as a whole. I can't imagine how many worse than someone who hasn't received a single crossblade order of military merit in 10 years of service. Yo, Mike. If we're speaking of upholding Custoria's status, that is. While we're at it, how about we compare fighting ability rather than mere manners? I trained under an amazing captain. Why, how dare you? Luca, stop teasing Jupe. Jupe, you cut it out too? It's my responsibility as his older brother to teach him proper. Seems Luke already knows his table manners. He was simply pretending not to know to tease you. Yeah, now he chopped it normally. Isn't that right, Luca? I knew rules. I simply made a mistake. I guess I was just nervous about meeting all of you. You received the level 7 Crossblade Order of Military Merit, didn't you? I'm not a soldier myself, so I'm no expert, but I understand that cadets rarely receive such a merit. Everyone in the Imperial Guard has one. It's nothing to brag about. I've always felt sorry to Father for failing to become a soldier. It's a relief to hear you're such an excellent soldier. Brother, is that supposed to mean you don't think I'm an excellent soldier? Yo, brother! I think you understood. I'm well aware of your ability. No doubt you will one day do great things for the Empire. I'm frustrated about my situation too. The higher-ups treat me differently because I'm the captain's son. They won't send me into any real battles. I get that you're upset, but don't you think you're reading too much into my little comment, Jupe? Jupe is too easy. Like he said, Jupe is no threat. The more heated their conversation gets, the more I see family conflict surfacing like an old scar. But it doesn't matter. I'm sure this is the role that Valhalla's wants me in. Father must be smiling big on the inside. Thanks to Lady Custoria's intervention, the family conflict soon died down. And there was nothing strange about the dinner and party that followed. At the beginning of the party, Lady Custodia introduced me to the rest of the family. Allow me to introduce a new member of the family. Lucaus Custodia. It's just Luca. She introduced me as Lucaus because my real name betrayed that I was from the lower class. Not that I particularly care. Lucaus. Some relatives came up and introduced themselves during the party, but their names were hardly worth memorizing. Yo, this dude though. I guess they decided to take me seriously after seeing my interaction with Jupe. After those introductions and a briefing with Giselle. Nice going. Yeah, he takes after father. Nicholas is no joke, huh? Yeah, he takes after father. My first day in the Custodia household came to an end. Or so I thought. Captain? I thought you'd be up, Luca. Sorry to come see you so late. I wasn't up, I was asleep. I knew you would be up, Luca. You're not listening to me, are you? I have to make it look like I'm in a neutral position. Captain, you're drinking? According to the doctors and scientists, alcohol and tobacco do harm to the nervous and hormonal systems. Nerva and hormonal systems, geared for battle, obviously. Wanna drink? I'd rather not take more unnecessary risks. Learning the aces tactic is already risky enough. I'll give you a piece of advice. Not as your captain, but as a senior comrade. You won't be able to endure without irrational and inefficient impurities on the inside. That's the key to opening up this box called human nature. Is human nature really necessary for us? People who talk like you are always the quickest to be taken by a legion. I think you've had too much to drink, Captain. Just think of it as a present. What? A present to welcome you into the family. The drink, but I don't want the drink. All I ask is that you pick up a hobby unrelated to combat. Better yet, if it actually interferes in your combat ability. A hobby. Sure thing, Father. Yeah, it still sounds weird. I'm having a hard enough time sharpening my senses as it is, but now I have to add an impurity. Does it want me to become like Eli and Keen One? Controlled by my emotions and unpredictable. What else could a captain's words mean if not that? When Hollis entered my room with an impurity in his system, he showed a side of himself I'd never seen before. He made him offer a device that couldn't possibly do himself any good. Just like other normal fathers. Well, god damn it, huh? Second day at the Castoria household. I was already busy preparing to go search for traces of quinoa in the lower class region. I wasn't enthusiastic about this trip to see the family. Here we are. Weapons? Besides the visit to their dedicated armory, that is. Shit. It's your job to show me around the armory. I think I was studying mechanical engineering at the academy for nothing, did you? The armory's management is left up to the women in the family, since outsiders can't be trusted with some of the things in here. Mother is the one in charge of overseeing the armory for now. I'll take over in the future. Really? She didn't seem like the grease and grime type. She's incredibly skilled. She even takes care of father's suit and weaponry. Yo, she about to ask, do you think I look... Don't nobles do arranged marriages? What if they were on bad terms? That's why she's in charge of his stuff. It's a long-standing family tradition. It's a way to show strength of trust and loyalty. Look up. Damn. Looks like many of its parts have been replaced over the course of time. His right arm is bigger than his left. Maybe it was refigured to handle some special weapon. Ah, it catches your eye, right? That's the full mech suit, Skyla. It belonged to Custodia's founder, Agatha. It's outdated compared to Myrmidon, but it's a family heirloom anyway. It's the only model of its kind. Agatha Custodia's very own full mech suit, Skyla. I burned the sight of Skyla into my memory, like a photograph. Captain, is it really okay for the elders to be staying in such a secluded place as this? They're refraining from contact with others. Old retired folk shouldn't be exercising direct influence on things. The elders are basically nothing more than advisors, you see. Makes sense. They have to make sure the head of the family doesn't become a mere figurehead. We're here. Silver Moon Manor. Just so you know, there are 7 elders in total. It's pretty rare for anyone to survive long enough in this family to be counted as an elder. So the fact that they're still alive is itself proof of their qualification. Were none of them opposed to my adoption? 2 were opposed, 4 were silent, and 1 was in favor. I see. So more were in opposition. Silence means I'll go along with whatever I say. So the decision is more or less up to me. Even those who opposed it were just expressing their concern. There's nothing to take seriously. Don't worry, it's sturdier than you'd think. Light it up, eh? Beep 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 boop, boop, boop. Beep beep. Holy shit. Ah, it's you, Hollis. You ought to call him Captain. Why? He's my grandson, you know. Don't act as though you were any better than I, old man. This kid here is Lucaus. Indeed, so this is he. He appears quite clever. Looks like a child who would even kill his own father or mother in order to survive. Come, Hither, look out. Hither. Closer. Child, live long and prosper. Just consume the chaos before it overwhelms you. Though it may tear your throat to shreds, you must live. What the fuck does that even mean? Am I supposed to take that as a warning about my current surroundings? And all the things I haven't yet seen. I'm planning on it. Silence, everyone. Let us proceed to the next item on our agenda. Captain. Ah, we should send Lucaus out first. What do you think? He can stay. What's his aim? He's like, I should know all this. Yo, I know way too much. I could be in secret communication with Quinoa for all he knows. Why let me sit in on such an important meeting? If that is your wish, Captain. Why did you let me stay for the meeting? Find the answer on your own, Luca. Can't be because he just trusts you, right? That would be too easy. Cuddly love. Then my last day at the household came. They weren't the 3 days I'd expected, but it's over now in any case. Now I just have to get ready to leave. You know, my dad said guys like you can even dodge bullets. Wanna try? I mean, you're a bit close though. Is that true? Can I get a few steps back first? Like, goddamn. I think this is Nicholas's son, Emilio. Where did this little puppy come from? Emilio, you realize I'm your uncle, right? I know. But you're low-class filth. Yo. Yo, I already like Emilio. I know. But you're just nobody to me, huh? Just know that a spanking is coming if you don't put that gun down. You? Lay a hand on me? Don't make me laugh. He's worse than a puppy. He's a freaking spider. He's a Joffrey. Are you insane? Why didn't you dodge? You were supposed to jump out of the way. Because you didn't hit me. I didn't dodge because I knew it'd miss. But I can't believe he really shot at me. This time we better dodge. You hear? Yo, he just took that gun. Ah! Yo, what? Did he just like jump up there? Did he kick him down the stairs? Yo, did he pee? Yo, he pissed himself. Oh, yo, did he just like? Did he kick? Yo, that can't be a normal child. You kick him down the stairs, he smashes into the wall, and he doesn't look more injured than that. And then you shoot above him. Run and tell your dad that Uncle Lucaus tried to kill you. Emilio, are you okay? Daddy! Daddy! Luca, explain to me what this is about. Shut up. The dude shot at me. What do you expect me to do? Just accept it? It was just a prank. Just a fucking brat. Learn to control your brat, Nicholas. Luca, tell me. I was teaching him that he shouldn't point guns at adults. We wouldn't want this to happen again, after all. He pointed a gun at you. Emilio. But still. I could have died and all you have to say is, but still. Let's go somewhere to talk alone. Is Nicholas not that bad? Alright, Luca. It's Lucaus. Now, people outside will think we're engaged in an intense argument. So you used your son because you were worried people would think we were making an alliance if we met separately. As expected, you're perceptive. Your perceptive skills are truly remarkable. Twice as much as Jupe, I'd say. Amelia could have died if anything went wrong. Children are replaceable. Oh my god, this freaking god. Children are replaceable? I haven't run out of sperm yet after all. Oh my god. That was a trifle I had no choice but to ignore. His own son's life is a mere trifle to him. Sounds like we're done here. I know that you and Giselle are in an alliance. But what you think you know of her is wrong. At this rate, the next head of the family will be Jupe. If that happens, I might not be able to survive the fallout. Oh, I'm listening. Might not look like it right now, but when the time comes to select an heir to the family title, Jupe will have the most supporters. And if he becomes head, it won't be long before my head rolls. He thinks of me as an obstacle, you see. A powerful man such as father has nothing to worry about. But unfortunately, neither Jupe nor I take after him in that aspect. Certainly, Jupe doesn't have what it would take to get you under his control. But why do you think you're losing out to him in support? It's complicated. There are family members who want a soldier. Others who prefer Jupe's straightforwardness to strategists like me. I mean, that is kind of true. Like, you don't really want the strategist to be the leader. You want the strategist to help the leader. And those who are opposed to father and don't want another powerful man to take his place. They're against a powerful leader because of their opposition to Hollows. They do not see how he really is as head of the family. So what do you want from me? It's simple. In a feud with me and raise your standing within the family. Because the stronger my position, the weaker Jupe's will become. Exactly. You'll have no problem winning the support of those who want the soldier to take over. And you'll most likely siphon off the supporters who are opposed to me. In that case, the floaters who are backing me will guarantee that I become the head. Has he come up with this whole plan in the 2 days since we met? And he was willing to go so far as to even put his own son at risk. Now I understand why Giselle said Nicholas takes after Hollows. Okay then. I'll assume you're in. But if I grow so powerful that I could have a shot at the position myself. If you really were considering the position, I never would have asked this of you. But even if you did become head of the family, you would need an advisor like me in order to manage it. Oh yeah. Keeping it in the family, marrying Giselle, having this dude as a strategist, second in command. Am I wrong? This is funny, and I don't mean that sarcastically. Back when I used to rummage through trash cans, I thought that nobles lived without a care in the world. Everyone has their trials. If there's anything you need, I'll lend you my support. My position may not be as high as some, but I'm still a high-ranking official, you know. Go ahead and tell all of this to Giselle if you want to remain loyal to her. Luca, no matter how skilled you may be, you won't be able to get acknowledged by Custodia by disrespecting your brothers. Everyone has their trials, huh? Interested in what I'm working on, Luca? No, it's nothing. He hasn't taken a break since we boarded. Does he always take care of that kind of work? While at the house, I tried hard to meet Hollis' expectations. But now I'm not sure if that's what he wanted from me. As head of the family and as a father. He was completely different from the captain I knew. Could there be something I'm missing? Maybe he just wants to treat you as a normal son. What? Boom. Huh? We're being attacked. Turn around. No need to be alarmed. Our aircraft has merely been hacked, as expected. There are sure to be terrorists waiting for us wherever we crash. Backup will arrive from what on in 10 minutes, so we just have to hold out until then. Why are you so calm? Did you know about this? Not important. Yes, sir. Should I prepare to drop? No, that just make you a sitting duck. We're not exactly safe here either, so let's focus on landing. Is he used to electronic warfare too? A person in his position really has to be good at everything. Huh? Don't worry, the aircraft will release shock absorption gel before impact. Okay. Look, here's a question for you while we wait. What do you think of the present situation? Cakewalk. You are acting as a decoy. Indeed. In order for Barbara to win trust within Nemesis. Prepare for impact. For God's sake. Barbara again? I don't want anything to do with her. I'm lucky I survived that. How are you lucky? The gel should have saved you, right? But even with the captain here, how are the two of us supposed to last 10 minutes? There isn't even any cover in this wilderness. How in the world? Now that they saw us crash, the enemy should be arriving shortly. Why are you so calm? Are you that powerful? It's just fucking weird. It's weird, dude. It's weird. It's weird, dude. Thankfully, the weather is nice today. What? Is he gonna shoot them from there? I got a clear line of sight on him. Hell? What do you think, Luca? How many will die by the first shot? Holy crap! Did he just kill all of them? He wasn't neglecting to prepare for battle. He knew he could handle it on his own. That's why he let himself become a decoy. Watch and learn. It's not often you'll have the chance to see me fight. Oh, you crazy son of a bitch. Son bitch. Da, 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 da. I didn't think so many would survive. Luca, you'll be able to spot the enemy within 21 seconds. How many shots does he have with that kind of power? Distant screams and a metallic smell of blood. What am I seeing? He's shooting enemies outside of his range of vision. Ow. No way. Are you firing based on satellite coordinates? I am. When you're a captain, they let you have your own military grade satellite. How could a single person possibly get to that level? A military-grade satellite requires massive processors to operate properly. But then it's basically just a tactical weapon for one man. Does the captain of the Imperial Guard really possess that much power? Ooh. Here they come. There he is. There's Acrisia's hound. Get the small fry for the captain. Forget the small fry. Yo, we got a Barrett over here. I'll take on the mechs. And you, well, just don't die. Just, hey, that's a higher order than you think it is. Isn't it wrong for a commander to give such vague instructions? Luca, you'll have to learn to make the best of bad instructions if you ever want to rise to the top. Fine. Whatever you say, father, because this world is full of people who do wrong. You basically said you can't trust your commander then. Seriously? So the captain is on another level, huh? You're just gone. You just cease to exist. Huh? Paula's told me to watch and learn. No, but I can't see shit. But that's kind of hard to do right now when I'm fighting someone. They don't even care if they hit their own comrades. I can't underestimate these guys. And time to watch and learn. What? What's that blue behind them? Aiming, I guess. Cha. There's no way I can die to some kid like that. Oh, wait. Or that haircut, anyway. Ooh. Oh shit. He dodged a bullet without looking. I guess it's true that aces is the rebel's tactic. The fact that he can put up a fight without a mech body must mean he's skilled in it. But still, there's a difference. It's worth testing it out. You're gonna just break his arm? What do you mean he doesn't have mech? He has mech on him. So, stop thinking once I grabbed his arm. If his aces had been a little more developed, he would have cut off his arm to escape. I mean, that's hard when it's not metal though. Like, you would have cut off your arm because, well, you can just replace it. That dude doesn't think that way. What? Ah, I missed the show. Is it all over? Rick Kaiser was watching from afar. I suppose it was planning to quickly finish me off if I got wounded in battle. Why didn't we lay a counter trap to catch him? Even if we caught him in a trap, that wouldn't help us eradicate Nemesis. Plus, they would kill Barbara if they realized she was leaking intel. Yo, why are we talking about this so loudly in case someone hears this? I can't let the higher-ups' hard work go to waste like that. Because I'm just another replaceable cog, you see. Even the captain is replaceable? Of course it is. Is there anyone in the Empire who's irreplaceable? The Emperor? Nah, he's not irreplaceable. There's only one person, but only one. The Emperor. I trust you know of whom I speak. In other words, if it's for the sake of protecting him, doesn't matter how many people like Halas and I die. Then what am I striving for? Yeah, what am I even living for? I'm still just a cog in the machine. Dude, you need to become emperor if you want to be so. Just another piece of the imperial system. Just a stupid ass piece in a system that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Son of a bitch. Luca Castor. How in the world did you do it? Let us in on your secret, will you? I get that you're on one of the captain's favorites, but actually adopting you? Miraculous success story. Makes sense that people would see it that way. But I feel sick on the inside. Sorry. I chose to enter under Halas's protection in order to avoid getting discarded. And now I understand that it was all meaningless. Soon I will have to pay the price for transferring families on a perilous mission to uncover Quinoa's true identity. I have to do the best I can until then. Yo, dude is so betraying the Empire later on in the story. Oh. Endless training. It's like endless training. And for what? Endless training. Destroying my body, along with upgrades and adjustments for my cyborg parts. Now, with less than a year left as a cadet, the only thing that remains is to go down to the lower class zone. I was finally going to become an official member of the Imperial Guard. And that was when... Yeah, where is Eli? Imperial Guard's lounge. He did. I wouldn't have expected that from Eli. What? Eli. He was hiding his ambition behind that smile of his. He's no ordinary kid. What happened? Eli fought with his older brother and left him paralyzed for good. Now they're saying Eli is the most likely one to inherit Kartika. He's probably receiving a mental examination about now. Eli returned to the Imperial Guard after his long break at home. Got rid of other successor, Eli Kartika. Absent. Eli crippled his brother and is aiming to become the next head of Kartika. But he wasn't interested in any of that stuff before. He needs to take control. I guess he's not able to forget it. Lily and Ramon's death. He gave everything for her. And then lost her. And with his own bullet. Luca. Eli! Let's go, Eli! You waiting for me out here? I'm touched, Luca. Or should I call you Lucaus now? Lucaus? Nah, I'm still just Luca. Hang on, I'm gonna throw my bag in my room real quick. Yo, what the fuck are you wearing, dude? Okay. So you crippled your brother? It's exaggerated. I just pushed him off a building. What? So you managed to pulverize your brother and become the next heir, huh? It was a formal duel. My bro has always been easy to provoke like that. How did you provoke him? I stole his girl. Didn't take much. Must be because I'm more attractive. I do feel bad about it though. You're really the worst. How about you? Couldn't have been easy being adopted into a renowned noble family, especially when it's Custodia we're talking about. My life's always been a tightrope walk. This is nothing different. Even the most gifted tightrope walkers are bound to fall headfirst at some point. But that doesn't mean I can just stop walking. Luca. I'm done running too. Yeah. Eli is like, hey, if I can't escape, I'll just rise to the top and change this world. Because of that girl? I'll have to become head of the house if I want to fix my family's problems. Yeah. If the empire has problems, then I'll just have to reach a position high enough to fix them. Yes, Eli, this is what I knew you were going to do. Eli has always been incredibly skilled, so I'm sure he'll be able to do it if he really tries. If his mind is made up, then I have nothing to say. And all the more so, considering my own situation. Anyway, welcome back, Eli. If you want to become head of the family, you'll have to work twice as hard as me. You can't slack off either. Yo, he's like, let's become head of the families, us two. Me, Kartika. You, Custodia. Let's say we team up and work 4 times as hard. Ayo. That's what we became cadets for, after all. There's so many good stories that should be animated. This is definitely one. Right. Give it to Ufotable. I always say Ufotable. Favorite studio. If I don't want to fall from the tightrope, I'm gonna have to fight like hell. As if to prove that he wasn't lying. The next day, Eli took on a mission to subdue indigenous life forms on Novus. And I... What? Went to the lower realm zone. Gabriel. Hey! It's my dude. You're trying to steal from him? Oh, is Gabriel going to stop it? Yeah, you better run. Run, boy, run. Nice, finally starting to feel like I'm in the right place. Anyway. How come he isn't picking up? Missed call. Wait, Gabriel's in trouble? That's not good. Oh. Because he's dead. Gabriel can't be dead. No. I ain't dead yet. Ugh. Oh. So you do still live, huh, Gabriel? Oh my god, I'm being haunted. No, I'm actually not dead. Okay, we've read longer than we usually do because I freaking adore this series, by the way. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you want me to continue on with this. I probably will continue on with this eventually anyway because I like it so much. But yeah, it's just fresh. It's just fresh. It's just different. It's not the usual thing I read. It feels fresh. So yeah, if you want more content, Patreon, you remember. All that shit. And it's something like hyped video. I guess you could hype the video, whatever that means. Hype it. Hype it. For now, we're ending it on episode chapter 34. See you guys next time. Bye bye.